It's like a serpent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go.
I mean, it's not hard to miss a giant water serpent.
Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What?
Hey, look, it's an Adeptus.
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising.
I forgot that old lady was
Fighting
one. Who else is here? Ah, it's the bird. One of the birds.
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
You're...
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy.
Yeah, because you
Even
never
from all the
fight
way out here.
or do anything helpful.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle.
Sure, sure, sure.
Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? No, that's scary.
How about we tell him about Child and what he's trying to do? Zhao?
So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
And us too.
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Cloud Retainer.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here.
Talking about us, right?
For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it.
Cool.
We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Well, you only fixed one ballista though, so if there's more here, someone else must have fixed it. Ning Huang, let's go. Ooh. Nice. It's been a minute since I've seen a really cool cutscene. Yay. I guess those are where the ballistas are going? Yerp. Bird and deer. Ooh. The Fatui.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
Nice. This is where we do our thing.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do
Nice.
not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
Of
We
course.
Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia.
Come on, drop your
Let
pepper.
one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Speed of light!
You can't run. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Looks like I went too far. I'll have a load of this.
Who else is here besides them? Oh, there he is. I was like, where the heck are they?
Booba, get them! Starball!
Give me the pepper.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar. Be careful not to get hit.
I mean, I'll try. Whoa, okay. Never mind. Looks like I'm getting hit regardless.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare you? Snetchnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Cut to the chase!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy.
We got
That light from
energy?
your body. It's like the tiny Julian cars. Wow, it's Madame King's shockwave. This granny's really strong.
I guess this is it.
Alrighty. Some HP over here.
Can't run!
Speed of light.
Looks like I went too far.
Cut to the chase. With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil.
Can't use Adepti power because boosted.
Your wayside, and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War. So this is what Chinese like in a fight.
Who else needs me?
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
Ooh.
We're going too fast.
I'm super fast now. No enemies that I see. Can I heal it? I can heal it. Nice. Can I? It looks like I could.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Come on, let's go.
Starball! Blink! Over here! Let me amuse myself. Just you're toast!
Who else is here?
Race you! Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Give me the pepper. Nice.
Let's end this quickly. Be a killjoy.
Nowhere to hide. Let me amuse myself. Here to play with
Yes, this is it.
Where's the pepper? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I think we just have to wait out the time.
Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Nice. They're all done, right? If they didn't give me their energy, I don't know if I'd be able to do this, to be honest with you.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Do it. Hey. Oh, it's still alive. Very much.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
It's Bijou Bomb. Damn. This is like what happened in Black Clover. Oh, is it breaking down the ballistas? That's kind of our main source of energy to attack. Ah, our platform got destroyed. Ning Huang, help us out. It's Zhao. Dang, he fast. That's a fast boy. He said, screw the Millilith, let's just help out the traveler.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
The thing she cares about the most.
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand.
Do it.
Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Ooh. And she's gonna drop it on it. She spent so much money and time on that thing. The safety of Liyue is better. I wish there was more cutscenes like this in the game, bro. It looks so good. It looks so good. Like it could be an anime. Glad we got on tonight to see that. Looks like Child's plan failed.
Is it finally over?
Yes, sir.
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
Okay.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Uh-huh.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Yeah, I didn't forget.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now.
The palace? That thing is crumbled. That thing is blocks and rubble. And why are they showing Ning Huang but not her face? I'm getting all this chest action right here. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying if she was gonna be in, you know, in view, why not her whole entire body?
It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing.
Yeah, well, it's destroyed now.
Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. to me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
It definitely does. She put a lot of time and money into that thing. She lost the most right now out of everybody in this group.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
True.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago.
Why is she talking about her mouth ain't moving?
Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat.
Alright, I'll forgive it for now.
But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Ah.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
Clearly.
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
A...
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation.
True.
I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
We're all on the same side here. I mean, we are, but I don't know about these Adepti. They're pretty stuck in their ways. I mean, they are thousands of years old. Stubborn as all hell.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there is discord between the Guardians and those who are meant to be defended, harmony becomes difficult to restore.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learned in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Where do you come from? Were you always there, Kaching?
Though your point is the very height of simplicity.
Do you still get it though, right? Because it's so simple.
As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
Just because we're giving you some advice doesn't mean that we're chastising you, and no one's laughing at you either. You're projecting, my dude.
All right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I like Zhao, man. If Zhao becomes a playable 5-star character, I really want him. He seems like he uses animal powers? Either Animo or Cryo. But he seems really cool, I want him.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
Oh my gosh. What is this Millilith dude doing here?
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti.
They don't want it, bro.
I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be.
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't die, honestly.
Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
What's up, Bones? I don't know. That's just something I end up finding myself doing all the time. I always got to give commentary on how these dudes talk and what they decide to say. Because it's so weird sometimes. Can't help but put in my 2 cents. How you doing? Thank you. I don't know if I got a chance to thank you last time for the sub. Thank you. I see your second place there. Dude, I got the next couple days off, so I'm ready to catch up on some Genshin Impact. I don't know if you missed it. It was an epic cutscene a couple minutes ago. It was really good. Moon Carver. Zhao hadn't said anything this whole entire time, man.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Okay, random little girl, what are you doing here? I'm doing good. I adopted another dog, so it's been a lot. Ooh, is he a puppy or is he like an adult?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I don't know, sometimes children lack, you know, that sort of clarity. Like they could have died not too long ago.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there.
True.
When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty.
Maybe this will change the Adepti's perspective, looking at just a random little girl who's a citizen of the city they're supposed to be protecting. And her name is Chang Chang. Interesting.
Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Why is that?
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
He's so, oh my gosh, he's such a tsundere, man.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter.
True.
Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
I mean, you're both giant birds. I hope you feel out of place here.
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
At least a little bit. They've listened to what the people have said, and they're trying to understand things from their perspective, which is fine. I like that.
Let us return now.
See you later, Zhao.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Conqueror of Demons? Is that his name? I thought it was Zhao.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
I hope they don't disappear for another 1,000 years and expect this place to be the same as the last time they saw it. Don't be a stranger. I really want Ning Huang now. That cutscene and the way I saw her fight, it makes me wander from the gacha. I might, you know, I might just act up tonight. You don't know. I might.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further.
Okay.
But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
I mean, you can just have like an annual or a monthly meeting to see how things are. Your wallet sweats. I know, I'm looking at it right now over there. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to spend too much, but I've gotten much enjoyment from this game. I've spent well over 30 hours on it. I could drop 10 or 20 bucks. I did just get paid. Look at her, she's laughing like, oh yeah, we about to get all the power. We about to roid out over here.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Yeah.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
You say that again? The Adepti are quite reasonable in the end. You can say that again.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing.
What are we forgetting?
Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out.
That's true. I don't know why we didn't mention that at the beginning to Ning Huang. I think that was really important for her to know.
But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up.
True.
Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too?
I think Ning Huang is gonna tell us, is he really dead? Tell us he ain't really dead. Derailed.
Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhang Li's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.